My advice to pregnant moms as you prepare for labor and delivery. Talk to your doctor and prepare yourself for what might happen if you have a C-section. I had my son 16 months ago and I thought I would have a vaginal birth. I also thought I would have a natural birth, which no. Story for another time. And I went through full labor, like pushed and everything. Pushed multiple times, wasn't working. He was in distress. We ended up doing an emergency C-section. And when I did my hospital tour, they literally was like, and here's the OR, okay, and bye. Like there was no talk about it at the hospital. And my OB didn't really talk about me having a C-section at all. And I didn't do any research on C-sections prior, really. I mean, I had some idea. I knew roughly what happened, but I did not prepare myself for the recovery. I didn't get things I would need to recover. I didn't mentally prepare for a C-section. I didn't educate my husband on what to be prepared for if I had a C-section. And yet we found ourselves with me having an emergency C-section. And luckily I had a good experience overall, but it was traumatic. Like I was sobbing the entire time because I was not prepared and I didn't know what was going on. I was so scared because all I had ever heard was these terrible, terrible stories because I didn't do any research myself on the actual like recovery part, you know? And when you're going through labor and delivery, you want to feel as in control and as educated about what's happening as you can, in my opinion. I think knowing what is going on, what the procedures are, what everything means is so key to just having like a chill experience. And because I was not prepared and had not had a conversation with my doctor, didn't understand like what the post-delivery care was like, didn't know about like the big things they put on your legs, which some people have, some people don't. I didn't know about like pain management after. I didn't know about when I would have an appointment versus if I had a vaginal birth, like when I would go see my OB again. I had no idea. Also knowing like what to actually expect versus like the fear mongering and the stories that we're told about how C-sections are horrible and everything's going to be terrible and blah, 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 and you're not going to be able to walk and you're going to feel terrible. You might, but I was walking the next day or that day. It was okay. So that is my advice. Educate yourself on what a C-section is like so that way there's no surprises. And educate your partner too, because all of a sudden you're just being swept away into an OR and they're seeing the mother of their child chopped open, you know? Wasn't super fun for anybody, but hey, you know what? We made it out on the other side. We have a wonderful, beautiful baby and recovery wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.